It looks like a hole.
Looks like a sinking ship, dude.
Straight from under the car.
Straight from the hood!
2015 Toyota 4Runner V6, and today we're gonna be replacing this beauty right here, and you can hear why. If you have similar problem, this project gonna be relatively fast because there's a lot of rust underneath, but not as much as some of you would think. Why there's rust? This car mainly was driving on the beach. So without further ado, let's get started. First, we need to remove the two bolts right where the pipe splits from the engine. Use the good amount of WD-40 or similar product on the bolts to loosen the rust, as those screws need to be removed safely. Main reason for it that we only replacing the muffler and rest of the pipe beyond this point. Our kit didn't include neither the bolts or extra bushing, so you might want to consider to buy extra parts if you buy in same system. In our case, the gasket was in a good condition, but if I would do it the second time, I'll definitely will replace it. Check the description for tools and parts that we use in this project. As for the rubber bumpers that the exhaust system is hanging on, there are 5 of them. The easiest way to remove it is to spray some oil or WD-40 inside. I use the pick tool to open up the edge and spray the oil inside the bushing. After that, you'll be able to simply slide it easily. Moving to the back of the car. The MBRP kit contains 4 sections, whereas the stock exhaust only have 2 sections. And one of them you can see it on the screen. The bolts from the muffler to the rest of the pipe is completely rusted, so prepare to cut them. The angle grinder is nice, but at the end I would suggest you to use the Sawzall and slice the pipe in a couple of spots. There are 2 ways of removing this section of the pipe. First is to remove the spare wheel and metal bracket above the differential, but we didn't know how to remove the wheel, and most likely it would be rusted as those bolts on the exhaust pipe. So we used the faster solution, is to cut the pipe in the middle.
That's fast. This fast. That's fast. That's a pipe. And that's a rust.
Let's do a side-by-side comparison of the stock and the MBPRP.
PRP.
I think that was perfect explanation.
They put so much oil inside, so I guess it doesn't rust. But it's stainless.
As long as it's in the box, it does not rust.
Good shit.
The system is kind of similar, but as you can see, this muffler, the MBRP,
MBRP.
so
Like, rest in peace.
maybe better.
Maybe.
Maybe better, rest in peace.
Or maybe rest in peace.
And on the left, we have our stock exhaust. And as you can see, the muffler is a bit smaller, like ×3 smaller, which is kind of crazy. All the connection is going to be on the clamps, on the bolted clamps right here. So that's going to be kind of easy. So we got our beauty. It looks like a hole.
Looks like a sinking ship, dude. Damn.
Oh yeah.
So that's what is going on inside of the muffler. Not much, but enough to make it loud, and that's what happened. 2015. But yeah, we'll go for the installation. Probably not gonna show you the way we fit it because it's kind of boring.
Version.
It's
The
yeah.
paid version of the channel only shows that. They'll kick us out. They will kick us out of here.
Sick.
For each piece before installing, put the clamps on and make sure the position is right, or the best one to reach when you're gonna be tightening the bolts.
There's videos on how to install, but people are like, oh, well, like I just installed it. Here's how it sounds. But people don't show this shit, you know what I'm saying?
The first piece is the rear piece, which is Yegi already installed. The one I'm installing in the piece next to it, that wraps around the differential and it clamps to the other piece at the end. The steps are simple, start from the back and move to the front. Also, don't tighten any clamps before every piece will be installed and secured with the exhaust rubber bushings. After all, I made a mistake here as I installed the front piece before the muffler, so I have to remove it and fit the muffler first.
It's gonna be a killer install video, dude.
I didn't measure anything, but better if you will put the marks on the pipe on how far the muffler will slide on.
Sick. Oh my god, I'm rolling around like a donut. I'm on top of all my fat. Hold on, hold on. Dude, this looks beautiful. Oh my god. Look at this thing. Savage. Savage motor gear, dude. Sexy. Flashlight on? Nice. Yes, sir, dude. I'm not the retarded.
So the last piece of advice is basically the clamp has to align with the edge of the pipe because we have those cutouts right here. Those cutouts basically going to be holding the actual pipe. But on the other hand, we need to cover those holes at the end, so they need to be just a touch under the clamp, because main clamping force is going to be on the center where's the bolt, and it also going to cover the area so the gases would not escape throughout the opening right here, because they're not going to be tight all the way. But as you can see in the middle of the clamp right there, we have sort of bracket, so you tighten the clamp all the way until it starts bend and kind of edge up this middle portion right here, or the middle bracket. It will kind of snug itself onto it, and that's gonna be the right way to do it. Otherwise, go all the way.
Push it. Push it real good.
I think we are good here. And done. Nice. So this is the owner of the car. He's gonna be our new star. Subscribe to him in the link description below.
I don't have YouTube, but hey,
He
subscribe
have
anyway.
He have a link in, so link in description below. Yeah, all commentary that you heard, the funny commentary or not so, that was please.
Nope, wasn't me. It was
Yeah.
script. It was scripted.
It was
None of
scripted.
it was me.
If you guys want to see some more of the Toyota 4Runner SR5 fixes or anything particular, leave me a comment below and this guy will help us
See you
out.
next to the guys.
Yeah.
Stay hard.